What's going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my problems with Arc Raiders. Yes, there's good. Yes, this game has done a lot of good. But I want to highlight the negatives. Yeah, I know this video is not going to blow up and be like, and Arc Raiders devs are going to see this and be like, oh, we need to make changes. I just want to push this out there so it hopefully just grows. Because, I mean, some of these problems are so bad. Like, for example, I'm going to start off with the updates. They did say that they want these weekly updates that come out every Tuesday to be like bug fixes and stuff. But my problem is you only do about 4 bug fixes a week. That's embarrassing when there's as many bugs as there are. Like, for example, the one off the top of my head, 2 of the top off my head. Both involve carryables. One where you could glitch through the wall. I've seen clips of that since January. The other one where you could put the zip line onto the carryable and like launch the queen and shit like that, or fly even. I've seen clips of that since late January, early February. You just got to do better. I mean, it's simple as that. I didn't play when it was happening, but you used to be able to glitch into fucking walls and shit, or into loot rooms that you need a key for. And they did end up fixing it, but they just make it to where you get set on fire. Just fix the problem. Your game has made $500 million, and you are making borderline close to death. Like your problem solving skills are from dev teams of a game that is barely making profit. It's almost as if you just weren't ready for this amount of success, and when you got it, you just don't know what to do because their updates just aren't there. You've got to do better. These monthly updates, where they're at the end of the month, even though they're trying to make it seem like, oh, they could be in the middle, they should be in the middle. It just flows better, and it's just like they're not even that good. They let's add 2 arcs that are new, a pop that has armor, and a hornet that has a flamethrower. That's just not. I get that they want them to all be similar. I'm as compared to other people, I'm not as upset about that. I get why they want to do that. It's just add another one maybe, or something unique to add to the game. And this is my biggest problem with the game by leaps and bounds. The money is not valuable at all. They just nerfed last week. The energy armor sells for less. Why the fuck do they care? There is the money is useless. In my last expedition, I didn't do the first one, but I had $15 million. At 10 million, I stopped grabbing anything that just wasn't stuff I needed to make guns and stuff, because there's a point in the game that you can get to within, honestly, once you kind of figure out how to play it, in like 5 hours, at most 5 hours, you have all the money you could possibly need for the expedition, because there is nothing you can buy in this game. They need to add a auction house system where you can sell stuff and not make it to where the community needs to make a website where you used to trade with people and use seeds, because that's the only thing they can use that's money, like close to being anything to use as money. That's just not good. That's something you got to do better in. You got to make it to where your currency that you care about, by nerfing it, you're showing that there actually is an interest in it. And the trades that they have are horrible. They're downright useless, and these cooldowns are atrocious. I could be wrong here. I'm sorry if I am. It is like 24 hours cooldown, and you can buy 1 renegade a day. 3 medium recharge a day, of the shields. I mean, a day. That's just. I mean, it's embarrassing, really. Because, I mean, you have no use for the money, and nobody's talking about it. I have seen nobody bring up how useless the money is in this game. My next problem, which isn't really a problem, it's not that bad. It's kind of like they're doing it on purpose, and I kind of respect it. The arc, it's just like you keep buffing them, making their AI smarter, making them just smarter and better, killing raiders. But then you nerf the guns into the ground. The legendary guns also are dog shit. Even for killing arcs, I've used them time for time. They're dog shit at killing arcs, honestly. They're just not worth it. They're horrible guns. They're dog shit, and then there's a good chance that next week the Winds update, whatever the fuck it's called, is gonna have a new legendary weapon. And I feel like I'm not in the wrong here for saying it's probably gonna be horrible again. Their track record for their legendary guns is horrible. And hopefully they just do better. It's that simple. I don't know if it's not. I don't know if you need to hire more people, or because I mean you have a great game. Your off launch game was great. I just hope you don't do what you did in the finals and nerf every gun into the ground to where they're all bad, so then they're all good. Because it is fun when guns are broken. Sure, yeah, you need to nerf them a little bit because when they're too broken, it does get annoying. But when every gun is either on an even playing field, it's okay. This is the worst part: is when either every gun's on an even playing field, but then there's like 3 guns that are just broken, utterly broken. That's a problem. They should be remotely around the same, and that should be above. It should be above being like the mid. Like every gun should be like decently strong. Like if you hit almost every shot in your entire mag, and the guy with a light shield doesn't die, got a bit of a problem there. If you have to hit every shot to kill a guy with the worst shield in the game, you've got a problem. That's not fun. I mean, like, I get they want to, like, make it to where people bring out loadouts and stuff, but, like, at the same time, you can get jumped so easily. So it's just, like, why even bother? I mean, I don't know. This game, I just don't like the state it's in, and the direction the devs are, like, attempting to take it is just not good. They're trying to make it a PvE game. If they make it a PvE game, which they were going to originally, but they changed it because they realized nobody would play it, it's exactly what's going to happen. Nobody will play it. Because nobody wants to play a game where all you do is shoot at fucking robots. The PvP, PvE part of it is perfect. If they keep it like that and stop targeting just PvE, the game would be fine. If they keep targeting PvE, the game will die. I'll pull up the Steam chart. It is on a steady decline. Even when these updates come out, it goes up and it goes straight down again. This game just has to do better. I feel like I'm fucking beating a dead horse just saying the game needs to do better. Because it fucking does. The updates are too slow. That is embarrassing. They should have it to where there's a smaller update. They keep these bug-like fixes every Tuesday. Keep that. But there should be, at like the start of the month, we'll keep it with their format. At the start of the month, there should be a smaller update where they add like simple stuff. And at the end of the month is when they add like actual like these bigger updates. Because there's no way you can tell me in the age of AI, I know people hate AI, I understand, I mostly do too, AI's pretty shit and it just drains resources, that they can't fucking just say fuck it, let's use it off the books and just come up with ideas. And they're good for fucking years. Because I had something similar and I used my own fucking knowledge in 5th to 6th grade on a fucking Minecraft server for ideas of stuff to build, like for my military in a nation server at around 12 to 13 years old. And you're telling me 20, at minimum, probably 25 plus year old people could not either sit there with AI or their own thoughts and come up with ideas to have a new arc, at least one, every month for a couple years. You're telling me they can't do that? That's embarrassing. Because Fortnite was able to do weekly updates that were meaningful every week for about, I want to say they did that for a good 4 years. I mean, that's impressive. I'm not asking for them to do something like that. I mean, that's like, that's just longevity of the game. I don't get how they can do that or come up with as many ideas. And then, like, I feel like I've already said this. I'm not 100%. The new content is just ass when it does come out. I mean, like, and the new weapon's gonna be a legendary weapon. And with the state of what legendary weapons are, it's just not a good sign. It's not really. A new, like, actual weapon would be dope. I mean, no way they can't come up with an idea once again. And then, honestly, the, like, lootable rooms, like the key rooms. Their loot's just not worth it. They need to buff the loot. And also, there's no end game. The end game is achievable within, I would say, honestly, I hit it the second day of the expedition. And I mean, I didn't even play that much. I played maybe the first day, maybe like 7 hours. And the second day I played 5 and I got it already. Like, it's not that bad, honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that hard to just get to what their end game is. It's just not an end game, really. I know we're only, what, like, maybe 5 months in? 6 months in, at the most, roughly, into this game's life cycle. Almost half a year, like, in that area. But it's just like, dude, the game not launching with the end, like, with, like, a somewhat clear end game is kind of embarrassing. I mean, I don't, like, it's just sad. And then they just gotta stop nerfing everything. Now, obviously, I know the Toro and the Venator, and the Venator and the Toro in their prime, and the Torrente, really. The Torrente is still pretty broken. But those two guns in their prime, yes, they were broken. But the problem is they didn't, I don't think they got nerfed. They didn't necessarily, okay, this is going to sound stupid. They didn't necessarily get nerfed because they were broken. They got nerfed because they want this to be a PvE game. And I feel like they want to get every gun on an even playing field. They're going to do what they did in the finals, and they're going to get them on an even playing field to where they are all equally shit, that they're all good. And it's just going to be there's no point in PvPing because you're not going to be able to kill people. And it's just going to become a game that's just going to die. It's going to be like a what if kind of game. What if their devs were smart? I mean, Patrick Suderlund, who just got promoted. I mean, dude, you got to do better. I mean, I know you're not calling the shots that much. I mean, you're calling the shots, but like, you're not like in there most. I'm gonna go out here on a limb and say you're not in there fucking like coding. You're not in there like really coming up with ideas and stuff. You're the Jew of the company. I mean, it's just like, I mean, it's just gotta do better. This game needs to do better. Embark Studios needs to do better. I mean, the player base. I mean, the player base is dying. But, I mean, that's how any game is that peaked like it did. But, I mean, like, you can't say it's not alarming. You can't say it's not alarming. That's going straight down. And, I mean, I think if they put as much money as they're making, if they put just some of that into getting new people, or just spending more money on making things better, that this game can't be, like, up. Like, this game is making extraction shooters. This put extraction shooters on the map. And there's no way you're telling me that they don't see that and think, let's use some of our profit to just make our game better and stay on the top. Because when Fortnite blew up and they put battle rails on the map, Apex launched within like not even that long. It came out the same year that Fortnite really blew up. And then we had all those other clones that came out of it, of like both of the games really. And they kept pushing. They were like, oh, we're gonna make the battle pass free. We're gonna do all this and this and that. New game modes were coming. New game modes used to drop crazy. I don't expect them to do this in this game. I don't think that's something they should do. It would be stupid. And I feel like they should add quads though. That's something I feel like they should kind of mess with and see with adding. And then, I mean, Fortnite pushed to make sure their game didn't get overtaken by Apex or those other games that were coming out around that time. In this game, they got blessed that most of the community is like Burnt Peanut viewers and stuff like that. And that guy has his opinion. He's like, Marathon's not that fun. Marathon's dead. Whatchamacallit, Arc Raiders is fun. Everybody's playing Arc Raiders. It's just how it is. They are listening to them. And I mean, I don't know. They got lucky that they didn't have to deal with being the game that was getting shit on because of one guy's opinion. I mean, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and come back to more. See you guys later.